Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to want to hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught him behind the line. It's Hayes. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The shotgun running play call. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He lets it rip. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score: Penn State 10, Michigan 3.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Twelfth play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Marsh. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Nice execution here for the 1st down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
He's hit right as he throws it, and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. It's Hayes. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Norton.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pass complete. It's second down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Clock with the ground game. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Look out, room to run here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
To keep the drive alive. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Complete with a running back in this 4th down play. And you'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That is a gutsy call with the lead late in the game, a chance to seal victory, and they do it with great execution there on that 4th down.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to